Greetings. I'm recording my Bernie story, as the hashtag goes, in the dark of the night, when the innermost secrets can be revealed. And I think that's one of my favorite things about Bernie is he's got a spiritual side to him where he doesn't get caught up in all the illusions that are being created by the media and by all this indoctrination into partisan politics. I'm an independent. I I don't even understand why people consider themselves Democrats or Republicans, because I think that's the people, the party officials. Those are the Democrats and the Republicans, and you can't connect yourself to all of them. You just have to find one who will represent you. And so I think the whole political uh, ideology in the country of what they say is left versus right, but which is really just right versus center, uh, that's just a false dichotomy, and we need to have a multi-party system where there's more equal distribution of power to the people and not just to the elite. Because what we have right now is tyranny of the minority. It's the elite who control everything. You got Jeff Bezos with 100, I guess it's probably like 75 billion now after the divorce. He's just bought the Washington Post, and you know how the propaganda model works is he sets the standards and practices of the Washington Post, and he tells the executives everything that can and can't be reported on, and the perspectives that should be promoted. And there is no free press anymore. What we have is what happened after the 1996 Telecommunications Act, that allowed the mass conglomeration of media corporations. And so now there's only 6 different multinational mass media conglomerates that control all of the media, not just in our country, but all over the world. So we're being misled by the perspective being given to us, which has a global focus about just it's largely based in it is for us the Western or European historical development of culture that is still in that post-colonialist mentality. And so I'm sure there's a lot of people over in Europe who wish they still had control of America. And so I'm just doubtful of the intentions of people in other countries. I don't think they would have our best interests at heart. I think this is common sense, and I think a lot of people, they just can't see what's right before their eyes, and they just they don't even believe what they want to believe, but they want to believe what the media wants to believe is real. And so when Joe Biden said we choose truth over facts, he didn't misspeak. He said it very confidently, because that is the kind of central tactic of propaganda, is to promote these personal truths that carry over in news cycles, that can be and it's when as they gather facts, they try to fit their facts into the story that the media created about what they want to happen in the future, and so they put all the facts in the story that can support it, but when the facts don't agree with it, they just throw the facts out and they just say, well, that's not on our script, so we can't use it, and we're just gonna keep trying to create our own world where the candidates that we give a lot of money to will do things we like. And I think, out of all the candidates, Bernie's, to me, seems like he has the greatest intellect, the greatest body of knowledge, but he also does very well with the working class, and so I think the working class is the most important demographic, and we need their support to win the election, because in 2016 they supported Trump because Hillary called them a basket of deplorables, and those were just bad times, and the key to winning the nomination, and winning the general election, is to show that we've learned from the mistakes of 2016. And what that basically means is we're trying to prove that hindsight is 2020. And that narrative is Bernie Sanders coming back. He got second place last time in a very rigged primary, and he would have beaten Trump. And so, if we want to beat Trump in 2020, I think we should go with the guy who would beat Trump. And it's not what everyone wants it to be, it's what it is, and what it is who has the best narrative for their pathway to victory over Trump in 2020. And we just need to look at the facts and appreciate the significance of them, because these are good facts, and we've been stuck on a bad trip for far too long, and we need to get people out of that hole of despair they've fallen into. It's what it is everyone just needs a healer. Someone who will heal the nation, that will heal our soul, that will lift us up and show that we still believe in the original American spirit that claimed we were building a city on a hill that would shine over the world. And I think Bernie has that light that can make our country shine. So that's why I support Bernie, and I thank you for your time. Adios.